Welcome to Talent and Skills Hub. My name is Dr. Fred Obala. In this tutorial video, we'll be looking into why combining PEST and SWOT analysis is essential for all businesses. But before we go into that, if it is your first time visiting this channel, please, I would like you to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be able to be receiving other videos that we'll be publishing on the channel. PEST and the SWOT analysis are typically discussed separately because most times they are considered to be opposite to each other. They both have different strengths used for different situations, but they are rarely mixed together in our analysis, which is a shame because two of them actually complement each other perfectly. And by using two of them effectively in our analysis, we'll be able to unlock significant knowledge that wouldn't have been possible to obtain if we are doing the two analyses separately. So why should we use PEST and SWOT analysis together? PEST examines four important external factors facing business, such as political factors, economic factors, social factors, and technological factors. Unfortunately, you cannot control or change any of these factors, and you are operating within the environment where all these factors exist. At the same time, the factors play significant role to the success or failure of your business. In other words, if you are able to learn or know how to navigate yourself around these external factors, then definitely you will be able to succeed or do well in business. But if you don't abide by their rules, definitely you are going to have high times from those factors. For example, if you are starting a new business, understanding the regulations that you should follow is very, very important, because if you don't, unfortunately, you may be paying some non-compliance fees. Also, having good knowledge about the economical issues such as taxes and inflation rates could actually help you to avoid unexpected fees or losses. Also, understanding your customers as well as good knowledge about technology will help you to succeed, make profit, and grow your business. Now, what is the relationship between PEST and SWOT analysis? Before we go into talking about how to combine them, it is good we understand their relationship, so that by the time you understand the relationship, you will now be able to appreciate why you should use two of them for better analysis. PEST discusses external factors, while SWOT focuses on internal factors. Now you can see why two of them complement each other, because while one is looking out for external issues that could affect the business, the other is looking into internal issues that the business should be aware of in order to do the right thing in fixing them. So SWOT analysis helps companies to understand their strengths, their weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of their product or ideas. Unlike PEST, you can influence or control the elements of your SWOT, but you cannot control the elements of your PEST. In that case, you need to understand your strengths using SWOT analysis. People like to identify their strengths because when you know your strengths, then you'll be able to know how to utilize your strengths for something good. And at the same time, identifying your weaknesses will enable you to fix them before they start getting out of hand. Opportunities are exciting because they lead you on a journey to success. Why threats can undermine the growth of your business if you don't acknowledge them or prevent them, doing the right thing to prevent them. In that case, SWOT is loved by so many people because it enables them to make decisions that could have positive impact on the future operations of their business in the area of marketing, operations, sales, productions, and the rest of them. And by doing SWOT analysis, make a lot of business owners feel like they are doing something very productive by identifying issues that could enable them to succeed in business. But that does not mean that we should ignore or overlook the PEST analysis. In that case, how can we combine the PEST and SWOT analysis in order to have better view of both outside and inside of our business, the things happening on the outside and as well as the internal environment of our business? Before you combine these two analyses together in your business analysis or whatever, it is good you do two of them separately. That means you do your PEST analysis. After doing PEST analysis, then you do your SWOT analysis. Then you combine two of them in order to get better knowledge. Because information you obtain in your PEST analysis will be required in order to do effective SWOT analysis. So when you do your PEST analysis, you will uncover specific information regarding laws and legislations and rules and every other thing that government can put in place in order to see that businesses are doing the right thing. You will also uncover information about the economical situation of the country or the environment where you are operating, your customers, as well as available technology that you could actually take advantage to succeed in your business. Once you have obtained good insight about this element, then you will use the information to do your SWOT analysis in order to discover your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Then, by combining two of them together, then you will be able to move further in developing effective strategies that will enable you to take advantage of those opportunities while combating with your threats using your strengths. Now, starting with PEST analysis, when you are doing your PEST analysis, you are identifying the following: political factors, which include rules, legislation you must follow in order to keep your business legal. At the same time, you are looking into economic factors that will affect your sales, your fees, profit, such as tax rates, interest rates, unemployment rates, earning power of the citizen, inflation, and others. At the same time, you are looking into the social factors, which is all about the behaviors of the customer, the customer buying behavior, and as well as technological factors, which could actually benefit or impede the success or progress of your business. For example, in the economic factors, you'll be able to understand the inflation rate, because if you do not understand it, it could actually affect your profitability negatively. You may find out there are certain losses you'll be making. There are certain fees you'll be paying. There are certain profit opportunities you'll be losing because you are not able to understand the economy of the system where you are operating. Also, if you don't pay attention to certain rules, bills, and laws that could directly or indirectly affect the success of your business, then you may end up losing some money or paying some non-compliance fees for breaking rules. At the same time, if you do not understand your customer, if you do not know who they are, why they buy, and why they will not buy, then definitely your business or your product will not be able to succeed in the marketplace. Technological knowledge is very, very important, because when you understand the available technologies in your business space, then you'll be able to know the expensive ones that you could avoid, expensive ones that could eat up your profit, and find out other ones that could actually enable you to do your work more smart than the traditional ways of doing your work. So the knowledge of the technological environment will determine how you are able to succeed. Depending on what you use, will depend on what you use, the technology to use, how to use them, and why you are using them. Now, going into SWOT analysis after your PEST analysis, going into your SWOT analysis for you to succeed. So your SWOT analysis can be short or can be detailed. It depends on whatever you want it to be. It is very, very important that you do your SWOT analysis effectively. SWOT analysis requires brainstorming, gathering your team or yourself, generating ideas by looking into what could be your strengths, what could be your weaknesses, what could be your opportunities, and what could be the threats facing your business. So it is done by brainstorming, whereas PEST analysis is done by doing research and getting information from your external environment. However, SWOT will help you to understand the positive and negative issues surrounding your product or your business based on those elements of your PEST. For example, when you look into the political environment, you'll be able to know, is the political environment going to be a positive thing to us? Maybe if there is change of government, is this going to be a good thing for us? If the economy is doing well, is it going to be a positive thing or negative thing for us? If the economy is not doing well, is it going to be a positive or negative thing for us? If the behavior of the customer, is it going to be positive or negative for us? The technology advancement and the way the technology is going or moving fast, is it going to be good or bad for us? So in that case, you have already first done your PEST analysis and you have understood issues going around your business. Then the SWOT will begin to look into each of these elements. Are they going to be opportunities or threats to us? So now you understand why combining two of them is very, very essential for the success of your business. Then looking into your SWOT analysis, the questions you are asking when you are doing your SWOT analysis are, what are the strengths of the product or the strengths of your business? Then you put down the answers. What are the weaknesses? What are the things that could limit your product from selling or your business from selling? You put down the answers. Then what are the opportunities that exist for your business or for your product? Or which one can you actually create? If there is no existing opportunity, that doesn't mean that you cannot create one or create some. Then you'll be able to brainstorm and put down your answers. Then finally, you look into what are the threats, and at the same time, what are the effects they could have on the business. Is it going to be high or low? So when you identify the threat, then you'll be able to identify the impact they are going to have on your business if they happen to occur, or if they happen to hit your business. Is it going to so high or medium or low? By the time you obtain or put down the answers to these issues, then you are ready to do the final stage, which is the step 3. So step 1 is to do your PEST analysis. Step 2 is to do your SWOT analysis. Then step 3 is to combine two of them in order to develop good or effective strategy. Combining PEST and SWOT analysis, you are looking into the information or the data you obtain in your PEST analysis. Then you match them with the factors of your SWOT analysis by identifying how you can capitalize or take advantage of the elements of PEST or pest. So the P, which is the political, what are the factors that I've identified? What are the factors that I've obtained in my research? Are they going to be opportunity or threat? If it is opportunity, how can I capitalize on this opportunity for me to move on and succeed in my business? Then at the same time, the factors in my economic environment, are they going to be opportunity or threat? If it is opportunity, how can I take advantage of this opportunity? If it is going to be a threat, how can I navigate myself in order to prevent them from hitting me? If it is then from the factors you have identified in your social environment, you ask yourself, are they going to be opportunity? If it is opportunity, how can I capitalize on this? If it is threat, how can I avoid it? Then the technology, the way the technology is going within your business environment or within your business space, are they going to be opportunity for me or threat? By the time you are able to answer these questions, then you are ready to now develop effective strategy that will enable your business to succeed. So looking into this diagram, you could see your SWOT element listed on this side, while the PEST elements are listed on this side. Then you are looking into the political environment or the political factors. Are they going to be opportunity or are they going to be threat? The answers you will get from this question will determine your action. The economic environment, are they going to be opportunity or threat? The elements of social factors, are they going to be opportunities or threats? At the same time, the technological factors, are they going to be threat or opportunity? Based on the information you have at hand, then you will be able to answer 4 important questions. After you have done your PEST analysis and SWOT analysis, then while developing your strategy, then you ask important questions and provide the answers. Question number 1, how can you use your strength to take advantage of the opportunities? How can you use your strength to avoid the real or potential threats? And how can you use your opportunities to overcome the weaknesses you are experiencing or will experience? And at the same time, how can you minimize your weaknesses and avoid the threats? So you have seen that by combining PEST analysis and SWOT analysis, it will give you better insight that will enable you to develop effective strategies. These strategies will enable you to take advantage or exploit the opportunity that you will identify from your external environment, and at the same time, avoid the threats that you will identify in your external environment based on the information obtained from your PEST analysis. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe in order to keep connected with the channel. Also, like, comment, and share the video with others. If you have questions, please feel free to drop your question in the comment section. Then I will be able to attend to them as soon as possible.